What is up, man? Happy Thursday to y'all, man. Hope y'all having a smooth Thursday out there, man. Copacetic, kosher, dapper, Danny. Welcome to the day, love, man. With your boy. Yeah. And today, I'm gonna be smacking my favorite chips of all time, man. Shout out to my pops, man. Pops called me. Usually he know I like to sleep in on my days off. I sleep in probably till like 11. Yo, have a nice day, Foley. What's up? Hope you doing well, bro. Have a good day at work, broski. Today's a new day. Yesterday is over, bro. I love you still. Nothing changed, you know what I mean? Foley! I'm not somebody that like dwells on situation, minor things, bro. I still love you. You still my guy. You still gonna be battling. You feel me? That's what true love is right there. Unconditional, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my pops called me, man. He know I like to sleep in on my off days. I don't sleep in late. I sleep in probably till like 11. Regularly, I'll be up at like 10. But I'm used to getting up at 9. You know what I mean? My pops used to tell me when I was younger, bro. I was in high school. I had an issue with waking up. I used to sleep a lot. Like not sleep every day, but like when I go to sleep, for me to get up, bro, it's gonna take a minute. They had this thing where it used to piss me off. They do that every Saturday. It literally had my younger siblings. I had younger siblings. They get up early as shit, bro. They knew how to make cereal. My sister probably was like maybe like 12, 11. My brother probably was like 9. And I had another sister, you know what I mean? So they all get up. They be watching cartoons. And my dad would call the house. He'd be bent left for work, call the house like, where's YS? I'd be like, YS is still sleeping. And then he'd tell him, take him the phone. So I always remember Saturdays, my brother bring me the phone, bro. I'm halfway asleep. He's like, Dad, I want to talk to you. I'm like, what? He's like, Dad, I want to talk to how I get the phone, because we had a handheld phone. Like a house phone. He's like, why you still sleeping? I'm like, Dad, it's Saturday. He's like, it doesn't matter. Men not supposed to sleep past 11. You in charge of the house. You got to get up. Your siblings can't be up before you. So he instilled this in me forever, bro. You know what I mean? So that's how I got good at waking up. And it was crazy because when I got on my own, bro, that shit really mattered. You know what I mean? That was my Achilles heel at the time. Now I mastered that, you know what I mean? But a lot of people as adults, they have a problem waking up, bro. My dad can go to bed, can stay up till 3 in the morning and wake up at 5. Literally. You know what I'm saying? So this morning he woke me up. He called me. I was sleeping. He's like, man, I got your favorite chips, man. Come pick them up. So shout out to my pops, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't be eating Cheetos and all that, but at the end of the day, this is what I be eating. Plantain chips. Shout out to Nassarai Nassar. Foley. Shout out to A.A. Cannon Kayenya. Your name crazy, bro. Some of y'all names be crazy, man. Shout out to my OG, though, man. I hope y'all having a smooth Thursday, though, bro. For real, for real. If you got a parent out there that's on your beam, you gotta appreciate it, bro. They try and teach you a lot of things that's gonna transfer. When I say transfer, if you was a jet right now, you get on your own, cleaning, hygiene, being prompt, you got a job. These are things that you gotta be on top of. I'm not gonna hold you. You know what I mean? Unless you got a dishwasher, you gotta wash dishes, you gotta do your laundry. There's people that don't even be doing laundry. They just be having mad dirty clothes. Like, they just end up throwing them away, buying new clothes. You feel me? Nah, Remy Jeremy, facts. If you got a chance to wake up, you are truly blessed, bro. You know what I mean? Every day is a blessing when you wake up. Usually when I wake up, I say, thank you, God. You're the greatest. There's no one greater than you. You know what I mean? That's That's one of my ways to, you know, show thanks for everything, bro. Life is precious, man. So I tell you, man, I love my pops, bro. Growing up, I learned a lot of good things that helped me. I never thought it would help me. My buddy say you look like an easy lick. Looks can be deceiving, brother. You know what I mean? Don't ever underestimate someone based on how they look, bro. You feel me? At the end of the day, you don't know what a person can do. My boy said, drop that Addy, pull up. Yo, Minecraft. I got a Minecraft shiesty, man. Go to the link in my bio and buy the Minecraft shiesty, bro. You can get a pack of 5, you know what I mean? Yo, Nicholas, he's a body boy. You coming to Malta? Where's Malta? Yo, Demir, fully. That's my line right there, man. Let me see. Did I shower? No, I ain't showered, but I don't smell bad, though. Yo, Ace XC, what's up, boy? I tell him, like, what's up, boy? Homies say I look like Snoop Dogg, but I ain't even that boy. It's your boy YS for real. Just call me Squirrel. They like when I get on that live, cause I bring that thrill. They say I got drip. It's that Paris Fashion Week type shit. Don't put me in a magazine and none. I don't like this. You said Malta have fireworks festive. Where's that at? Man, I already talked to my pops today. That's where I got the tips from, fool. I went and saw him at the gig. You know what I mean? I told him, pops, you ain't gotta buy all these. No, you cannot. That my man, your mom can't do. My favorite artist is me, YS, bro. Yeah, Demir. I locked in with my pops like this, bro. That's my guy, you heard? At the end of the day, man, that's my road dog. Yo, Key, you gotta find that, man. I'm not a drug dealer, man. I'm a good guy. I'm a worker. I'm a businessman. I'm an innovator. I have fantastic ideas. I'm damn near a genius for real. When I was trapping, I was using my genius illy. You know what I mean? Illy, you feel me? Cause I used to trap. I was the smoothest trapper. I'm Mr. Swifty. You know what I mean? I'm Mr. You don't know what I'm really up to, but I'm up to it. You know what I mean? I had moments when I used to trap. I had moments, bro, where I would do certain things because I had a lot going on. I had to take my little bro. Fool, I gotta take my little bro to AAU basketball games. That shit's from like 8 until 8 p.m., fool. We like them there 30 minutes away. So it be times I D off. Little bro be hooping, I'm in the stands. He don't even know how to D off to hit a lick. You feel me? Come back before the game over. You feel me? Had a pinpoint location, gotta be a big lick for me to D off. I D off, go hit a lick, slide back. You know what I mean? Sometimes little bro ain't even know I want to hit a lick. At the end of the day, it was like I was balancing out being a big brother, being a good son, and trapping in the streets, bro. And trapping in the streets, people will blow my line. Like it at times, I'm with my siblings because I take them out for us to do stuff. Go to the movies, go to the mall, go shopping. People calling me, YS. It's all D&D, D&D. I'm busy right now. You know what I mean? It's times I done hit licks in front of my siblings. I think the only person that peeped though was my little bro. I had this Mexican shorty. I tell her shorty, I say, yo, when you see me, just give me a hug, and I'm gonna slide this in your side pocket. She like, all right. Shorty give me a hug. The hug's too long, but it's just awkward, you know what I mean? And she's just looking at me, but it's already in her pocket. And I walk on, I text her, I'm like, bro, did you forget what I told you? She's like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, little bro, like, what was that, big bro? You know, we at the mall. But at the end of the day, when I was doing that, the only voice of reason was my OG, bro. He like, yo, you wasting your potential. You over here trapping. You could do something better than this. And I'm telling him, like, yo, bro, this is what I got to do right now at the moment, bro, because everything was shaky right now around me. But the best part about me is, bro, my siblings never knew things was shaky, bro. They came to the crib. I had money. I ordered food. We went out. Like, but it was shaky. Like, I wasn't working. So as I'm arguing with my pops every day about this trapping shit, bro. Because my uncle told the family I was a trapper because I used to sell to him. But then me and him got into it one morning. I was finna fight him. You know what I mean? And nah, bro, Ace, it's nothing, bro. I was finna fight him because he talked to me crazy, bro. This man, like, damn near 30. He got his girl, who he made the man of the house. She damn near got the car while she at work. He sitting at home all day. So he called me. He like, hey, little bro, little cuz, yo, listen, I need you to come get me at 6 in the morning. I'm working an overnight job. I'm like, fool, I can't come get you. So he called me and leave me a voice message. You hoe ass, you disrespectful, going off. So I'm like, yo, bro, don't call my phone, leave me no message like that, man. He like, what? I beat your ass. So I'm like, bro, I don't stay that far from you. You want to meet me at the gas station right now? Then he called my dad, like, yo, he's tripping, da da da. I'm like, yo, he say he want to fight me first, but it's like, I'm literally serving this man, and he getting bugging out on me, so he go tell the whole fam. So my pops called me like, yo, you trapping? So I'm like, yeah, because I wouldn't lie to him. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I'm trapping. He like, man, why you doing that? Da, 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 da. You wasting your potential, your talent, man. You going to get deported. Because a lot of the time, people was getting deported. I'm like, yo, Brian, getting deported, man. Like, I'm arguing with him on why I got to do this, but I'm hearing him. You feel me? But then they get to the point where something major happened, man. Something happened to my homie. He almost lose his life over this trap shit. It kind of threw me off a little bit, bro. So it was like God had me in a standstill where it was like I had to make a decision, bro. Because it was like he went missing for a while over some trap shit. And as I'm in the room, I'm looking at the tree. I had a bunch of runts, man. Like I forgot what type runts this was, man. It was some type of runts. It was some kills. I'm looking at the runts, it's all in the pack on the ground. And I'm like, damn. Because, I never had to, like, sit down and think that this could be what it's from. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, it's really from the tree? It can't be from the tree, though. And it's like a conversation with yourself, bro. And it's like, yeah, it is from the tree, bro. I'm like, it can't be from the tree. And it's like, bro, I got a bad Puerto Rican shorty on the bed. I just greased up, but it's like my mind not even on greasing it. That's where I'm headed. I'm thinking about my homie being missing. And I'm looking at the tree, and it's like an epiphany hit me, bro. Like you talk about a real epiphany. I was like, man, this shit ain't even worth nothing. The whole time my pops been on me for this for damn near a year. You know what I mean? I was going hard like a year. Like really going hard for a year. And I was like, man, fuck all the trees, fuck all this shit. And I was like, man, gotta give all this shit up right now if you bring bro back or save him. I put this on my life. And we found bro the next day. It was over with trapping. I started selling cars, man. And I was the biggest car salesman without a car dealership, bro. People were like, they know YS got the whips, you know what I mean? I had young YNs, like, yo, bro, you be having all the whips, bro. My homie, da 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 da, like, and that was like my new thing. And then what I realized was, bro, I'm just a salesman. I don't gotta sell drugs. A lot of you guys are salespeople, bro. You're good salespeople. You don't realize you're good salespeople because you decide one merchandise is the only way to get money. You dig what I'm saying? And that's an incorrect way of thinking. Because at the time, that's the mentality I had. I thought, yo, selling tree was the best way to come up. Bro, selling cars was triple that. And I say triple that, bro, it was quadruple. The whole make this play, maybe a Z here, a H here, a seventh here. That shit's not equivalent to selling one whip, gang. It could never be. Like maybe a whole plate is. You know what I mean? But I'm giving y'all facts right now. Like, well, that's what I realized. Like, dang, yo, I'm really a salesman. I'm really a flipper. I really sell shit. I could just flip anything. I just need the best merchandise. You know what I mean? He said, tree too dope. Cars to flipping house. Yeah, like Once you switch the product, bro, you realize, yo, I'm a salesman, bro. I'm one of the top, like, some of the people who sell, meth, crack, bro, they're top salesmen. They're top mathematicians, bro. At the end of the day, you just change the product. Switch the product. Bro, when I started selling whips, I survived off selling cars for 3 years. I put this on my life, 3 years, bro. I was paying my rent. I had extra money. I could shop. I was buying drip. What? Bro, I was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, homes and houses. I mean, what's the difference, Craig? It's property. I mean, unless you're trying to be technical, what's the difference? Hey, yo, legendary stuff. You came to the place for legendary stuff. Baller, Wiley come. You came to the place for legendary stuff, you heard? That's why in CODM I got that legendary rank, you heard? We finna that 10K, you heard? Yeah. Yeah. He said, bro is dyslexic. Said 3 years and decided to throw up 5 figures in 4 than 3. Dyslexia. Maybe there is. Fully. Shout out to Ace King, man. Yo, fam, I'm putting y'all down on business right now. You gotta take notes, man. Get your pen and your pad out, man. Go now. You are fully. Where's that? Go get the pen and the pad. Shout out to Miami Tantrum, you are fully. You gotta switch the merchandise, man. Switch the merchandise. If you switch the merchandise, yo, bro, you could go crazy. A lot of y'all wasting y'all time selling tree, crack, meth. Unless you like the cartelli, you ain't getting the bag like that. Them fools got contract, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. They got a real drogas. You know what I mean? You know what drogas is, buddy? Drogas. They got a real drogas contract, bro. All across the country, man. So them having those drogas contract, bro, y'all not let them. Y'all gotta switch the merchandise, man. He said, bro, I've been in life for 2 minutes and can tell you're schizophrenic. I ain't schizophrenic, fully. I've been around real schizophrenia, man. My boy, he was schizophrenic, bro. My boy Lotto, man. He was a G still, though. And schizophrenia is not what they tell you, fool. It's just, you have different eyes. You have, like, a different set of eyes. My boy used to tell me, he say, YS, I don't see how regular people see, bro. I'm like, man, what you talking about, son? He'll be like, yo, I got oval vision. I'm like, you got oval vision? That's what he'd say. I'm like, what that mean? And he'll break it down. He's like my eyes, they like oval, like, you know what I mean? Like, so I see different things. I'm like, yeah, you bugging out. But he was regular, though. I done made music with bro. I used to chill with bro every day. It's just that when you schizophrenic, I'm going to tell you what really happens. You activate, it's like a different process of your eyes, bro. Now, let me break it down to y'all on a scientific level. When you wake up in the morning, your vision is not as clear. You get what I'm saying? So your eyes haven't fully been activated yet. You dig what I mean? So with people who are schizophrenia, they don't have the normal eye activation that we do. They have the capability to see shit that we cannot see, bro. I put this on my life. And they not tripping, bro. That stuff is there. We just can't see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? My homie was schizophrenic. He was a normal guy, though. But he said he would be seeing all types of shit. And I be like, how you seeing all this, gang? He be like, that's because I got an oval vision. I ain't never heard of somebody that got an oval vision. But then, listen, when I think about owls, they have like an omniscient vision. It's almost like an owl's eyes is like right here, rotating. Because an owl can do this with their head, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's like omniscient. Omniscient is like this. Because that's why we have peripherals. You dig what I mean? Peripherals. These are peripherals. We don't have omniscient, gang. Omniscient means we'll be able to see from here. You dig? So when you think about schizophrenics, they have a different set of vision. They seeing shit that's there that you cannot see. No cap. They not tripping. That's why they gotta get drugs. They like, yo, bro, you can't be seeing this shit. Take these drugs. My homie was a real schizophrenic, bro. Normal. Musician, talented, love chilling with hoes, smoking. He was a regular guy, fam. I said peripherals. What did I say? Yo, Craig, you just hearing on my speak, man. Schizophrenia is like, it's like you tapping into another part of your brain. On average, bro, listen, we don't use the whole percentage of our brain. I personally feel like schizophrenic have tapped into a certain percentage of the brain because that's where you have the dream state. Right now, when you're in the mind, you're in like the three-dimensional world. We're in a three-dimensional world right now. It's 3D. So I feel like our mind has the fourth dimension, fifth dimension, sixth dimension, seven dimensions, probably endless amount of dimensions in the mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I know this because I watched the movie Inception. You know, Inception is the concept of a dream within a dream within a dream within a dream within a dream. You know what I'm saying? Like what? A dream within a dream within a dream within a dream and then a dream within a dream? Inception. So once you understand Inception, you can kind of like break down what's being said. If you don't understand it, yeah, some people have took DMT and got into the eighth dimension. I've never took DMT. You know what I mean? Some people have took the cactus. What's the cactus? Calawasis, whatever that is. Salvia, yep. So what I'm saying is true facts. It's multiple dimensions. This is the 3 dimension, bro. You know what I mean? It said, yeah, you literally wake up. You're literally in a dream right now. Wake up. Personally, I feel like you wake up when you go to sleep. In reality, because the reason I say that is, bro, if you look at the movie The Matrix with Neo, when they was in like the 3 dimension, they was plugged. When they was out of there, they was sleep. Is when they was unplugged. He said, I've been a rock, a spore, and a water off salvia. Now that's fire though. Maybe you figured out how to match the frequency of those things. Because everything is matching the frequency. Everything alternates a frequency. It gives off a certain frequency. It's like a certain beacon signal. You know what I mean? Yo, Miami Tantrum, that legendary football player. I ain't gonna lie, Craig. I might be speaking too much high frequency for you to comprehend right now, broski. You know, all this is very much relative. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think you really processing it because it's too high frequency, but at the end of the day, everything I'm saying is true, man. I've been around people that had schizophrenia. I picked their brain. He broke it down to me for me to understand. They said sometimes it's like his mind gets activated to where he's seeing things that normal people can't see. You know, so when y'all talk about being in the Matrix, in reality, I feel like, listen, when we all awake, we're in the Matrix. When we go to sleep, that is the true life because we don't all see each other there. Does that make sense? We don't see each other there, bro. We never see each other there. Maybe here and there, but you don't go to sleep and you be like, yeah, I'm gonna see YS tonight. You know, if you wake up, you gonna see YS. You know what I mean? If you stay asleep all day, you maybe might see YS, but it's not a probability. So where do you go? Where do we all go? Huh? To our true lives? You feel me? Like. Bro, of course I believe in the Lord. Yeshua, God, bro. Of course. How you think I'm here, bro? Let me tell you, I passed before and came back. I've passed before and came back, bro. I've died and came back. I've been John Doe and came back to life. You know what I mean? And when you're John Doe, it's a different experience. It feel like a sauna bath. It's very soothing, like comforting, like it feels very good, bro. Like to describe the level of what it feels like to you. It's like, this feels amazing. You know what I mean? Like a sauna bath. But while I was in that space, I was questioning where I was at. Like, yo, fam, where is this? And it was like pure white. I say pure white. I'm talking about no detail insightful, no detail. Like when I say no detail, no color, no nothing. It's like, like a fluorescent light, like this light, like this is how it seems. This whole illumination y'all see right here. That was the scene. Wow, it's like there was no physical form, gang. It was like an omniscient view. It was like I was just like an eye, bro. I could see everything in one. I could see everything in one, gang. But it felt like I was waiting for something. You know what I mean? It felt like I was waiting on something. Something was. I'm like, yo, what am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? But I feel like that's probably the moment of transgression where it's like, if your conscience is not strong enough, you might pass. But it's like where I was, it's like I sensed I wasn't somewhere normal, you know what I mean? Then I came back. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, a lot of like, it's like you gotta have that experience to understand. I feel like I came back with an extra edge, bro. I don't know how to describe that to y'all. I came back with an extra edge. Came back like a superhuman. Nah, for real. Like on some, God said, hey, your time is not now, but I will equip you. And when you return, in due time, your powers will get activated. But you must be patient. You know what I'm saying? So, I believe in all that, man, because I had a real John Doe experience. I was out of there, packed up, and I remember the experience. But it was crazy because I felt like he said I came back with the breath of the God refined. Basically, bro, black backpack on zip, basically, bro, because I'm telling you, like after the fact, I wasn't even driving back home. My cousin was driving back home. And I'm just looking out the car, like window, like I was questioning my existence though, you heard? Like, yo, I'm really here? Like, questioning that on some real shit, bro. This is after the fact. I was like, yo, fam, I'm really here? Cause it's like somebody else was driving the whip. I'm in the back, but my older cousin, he like, dang, Sosa, we almost lost you, bruh. So he just looking at me like, man, what going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he said something. He like, man, I thought them folks got you though. But when he said them folks, you know what I mean? Talking about, cause bro, I ain't gonna lie, that summer, that was like the best summer I ever had, bro. And it was like, when I put stuff in retrospect for y'all, bro, it was me, my cousin, and my other cousin, my older cousin. He like the mentor for me and my other cousin. I'm the youngest cousin. My other cousin, we like the same age, but he a little older. But it's the older cousin that we really after. But everywhere we went, bro, we had the best interactions. Bro, I'm talking about we meeting random people, locking in with them, chilling, eating at their barbecue, smoking with them. We going to parties, having the best vibes. We meeting girls. It was literally like we had like this bubble around us to where it was all like a synergy collective where wherever we went, there was a good connection. So I felt like, damn, every experience we done had this summer, because it was fire. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like we was like evolving, gang. Like, okay, it's rare that you gonna go everywhere and have a good interaction, bro. I'm talking about everywhere we went, we had fire interactions, bro. The best vibes, the best conversations. People rock with us. We was making friends all over. It just felt like we was like creating a movement. Then out of nowhere, we go somewhere else where it's like the same vibe. and something weird happened, fool. Something random that never would happen to me happened. You dig what I'm saying? I'm usually on the money, fool. So it was just like he was like, man, I thought them folks got you, cuzzo. So he's just in the back, he just looking at me like this the whole time, and we driving. I'm straight, cuzzo. But I'm looking out the window like, damn, I'm really here. It's really me. It feels like me for real, but it feel like me with a little something else, like the whole time. And since then, I've been feeling like that. You feel me? It feels like I'm ahead, and I cannot be removed until the job is done. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the job is, but hopefully I'm working at it every day. You know what I mean? I always say we catching that hat, whole hat. What you mean? You like that hat? Come on, man. The Brixton Club, man. I brought the Brixton hat out, man. It's my skater boy hat. You know what I'm saying? What you know about Brixton, man? Brixton is a good brand. It's like a skater brand, though. Feel me? This hat been kind of like really like destroyed in a sense, but it's fire though. If it was like not flattened, man, I don't talk about stuff like that, bro. That's why I never like history class. Yeah, I mean they always talked about slavery and all that shit. I never like talking about that shit. My history teacher, his name was Mr. Norlander. He hated me because I was popular. He always want to ask me about AP-year-old questions. Don't ask me, bro. Ask someone else. I never used to read the books because that shit was boring. What? I ain't trying to read this. Talk to me about something new, bro. I despise history, bro. You know what I'm saying? I took AP Euro, AP Macro. I was in a lot of advanced placement classes, man. But I used to think like, man, this they teaching us? Shit's boring. I had this white girl. She was like my close friend. Her name was Rachel. See what I mean? She's like a tall blonde. She looked like Paris Hilton. You know what I mean? She's just a friend though. She used to do all the work. You feel me? Miami said, Chat, you always have to believe in God and yourself because God's his whole life. Nah, it's God is a part of you, man. If you believe him, God is always with you. I didn't literally pray, bro. I was like, yo, God, can you please help me with this situation? And it's like, situation was taken care of within a week. Put that on everything. You know what I'm saying? Just a true testament. Like I'm thinking like, yo, this is the fastest result I've ever seen. Like really, like really, like fastest. And I ain't saying that the cat was the fastest result because it was a situation where I was assisting a person that was trying to destroy me. You know, anytime you're somebody that God chooses, you're a good person. God loves all the good people, bro. You know what I mean? And you have lended a hand to somebody who turns around and tries to destroy you. It usually backfires on them. So when that was transpiring, I was talking to God. I'm like, yo, God, like you the only one that can literally resolve this situation. How could somebody I'd be trying to help turn around and try to destroy me? You know, I was just doing something in your favor. Can you just remove them from my life? And bro, I'm talking about less than a week. They was out of there on their own in the sense of, just relocating, which was the best for everything because they kind of had me in a tough spot where it was like I couldn't break away from the person because they would try to sabotage me because they still needed me. But they already wanted to sabotage me despite receiving help. You know, it was weird. So I was just like, okay, well, they just got to depart from me, and God just made it happen, bro. I put this on my life. Less than a week, man. So all you got to do is talk to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Have that conversation, man. Have some faith. If you believe in anything, bro, believe in that. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to believe in anything, believe that God's always with you. Yeah, he said survivor believe. Same thing happened to me. Yeah, so, a lot of times certain battles, us humans cannot fight them. They're more spiritual. Like right now, I told you I've been fighting a spiritual battle that I try to humanly attack regularly. You know what I mean? Just because I know the words defeat the purpose of the character that I'm fighting. They're weak. But still, it's more of a spiritual battle. So knowing that you having a spiritual battle, you gotta talk to the Lord. Like, yo, I'm gonna be honest. I'm facing something right now that I might need you to assist me on. He said we all have pictures of grandfather whipping a good old boy. I don't know what you talking about, bro. You steady want to talk about slavery, bro. You a lame. You want to talk about something from 50 years ago, like that's corny. I'm trying to focus on now. And yeah, hey, I prayed for him to take the wrong people out of my life too, and he did. I ain't gonna lie, like, and that was really on my mind. It was stressing me out. Now I'm praying for a few more other things, and I just feel like knowing that result was just fast. That either means that look, man, I must be doing good deeds or accomplishing certain tasks that the Creator wants me to do. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like all that goes with being a good person, man. Let me tell you about being a good person. It's like you're in a world of evil, gang. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. You're in a world of evil, bro. Like literally, there's evil souls walking around outside, gang. And these people have the demons in them, and they have the ability to see the good in you. They see the essence of God in you. And I'm telling y'all this because, fool, I do customer service, bro. Now, I'm not like a huge conspiracy theorist, gang. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You feel me? But I know about the conspiracy theorists. I know about symbolism. I know about all of that. You know what I mean? So I might be having a conversation with a person, like, "Hey, sir, how you doing today? Everything good?" And I'm helping them probably figure out something with a reservation. Bro, out of nowhere, this motherfucker would throw up a sign, a signal that it's aligned with conspiracy theories. Then I'd be like, damn, like what was the purpose of that though? Because they can see the essence of God inside of me. They can see the essence of good. They can see the essence of who they're talking to. They can see, man, this is a warrior of God, so they gotta throw that shit up. Bro, it'd be random. I'm talking to this one lady and her husband. She looking at her phone, bro. The next thing you know, she throw up the horns while she's grabbing her phone. I'm like, yo, bro, this shit happens regularly, bro. But I'm like, damn, you gotta throw that up because you know who you in the presence of. You know what I'm saying? You know you're in the presence of a warrior, a true strong spirit that you could never defeat, fold, but you gotta let me know your allegiance so I know like, okay, this who you with. You feel me? Bro, it happens all the time, bro. I'm talking to this one dude who a driver. It's crazy because I'm a child of God. This person's the opposite, but they want to frequently be around me. So as I'm walking into work, right? Dude driving, he a driver. He see me, he like, yo, what? Yes, bro. So I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? I just keep it cool. He like, man, I got this new script on this movie I'm working on. Woo woo. So I'm like, okay, for sure. So he started telling me the script. Bro, he doing all this shit with his hands. He's throwing up the horns. For what? And I'm just looking like, damn, this is crazy. But I just observed, like, wow. Because having knowledge is power. They tell you knowledge is power. Bro, that's an understatement. You know what I mean? The reason why knowledge is power is because just having the ability to know something and understand what it means without reacting is powerful, okay? Do you get me? It's keen. It's very keen because you might come off like a dunce. You might come off like a slowpoke. You might come off like you not all the way there. But in reality, you did more than they could imagine. You did what I'm saying? You did more than people can even fathom, bro. You beyond it. So when I see people like this, I just know, okay, this ain't somebody that shares the same characteristics as me. It's really a barrier, but it's not a barrier from their perspective. You know what I mean? They like, yeah, he don't know. who I really rock with, da 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 da. And it's like, nah, bro, it's obvious. But having knowledge is power, bro, because as you navigate the world, man, you gotta know who you interacting with. You gotta know who you talking to. You gotta know who you having a small chat with. Cause you never know their true intent. They might be trying to line you up. You might be the next GOAT. Full lane. But I'm just saying, man, knowledge is power, bro. And you know what led me to think about something? I started to think, I'm like, yo, gang, how do they get all these people to take this allegiance, bro? Like, what do they say to him? What do they do? Like, how do they walk? How do they approach him? You know what I'm saying? How do they say, look, yo, bro, you gotta get down with this. Or you just gonna be broke forever? Nah, hey, I'm for real. I wonder because it gotta be when you get to a certain amount of money or something, bro. I swear. Or you just gotta be overly desperate. Mm-hmm. Y'all following me? I feel like you gotta get to a certain threshold of money, bro. He said, well, yes, I got a workout food question. If you work out and eat, what's the best meal to eat and stay strong and healthy? Carbs. You want to eat carbs and protein, bro. So to be lean, you want to be lean. So you consume a lot of protein, carbs, and then you do specific workouts that's going to transfer that to muscles because it's all about your metabolism. So for instance, I got a high metabolism. That's why I'm very skinny. I could eat like a whole pizza, bro, and I barely would like feel it because my metabolism is going to tear that up. You know what I'm saying? I've always had a high metabolism. My body fat index is like 0.3. And I know this because I used to be into weightlifting. I used to weightlift. I used to be swole. I used to squat like 400. That's my backs. Bench backs was like 280. I could do that about 5 times. Yeah, salads help, but it's more water, man. Salad is more water. It's like what you eat breaks down to energy. You know what I mean? The body produces ATP, which is like natural energy. But at the end of the day, that comes from your muscles. You know what I mean? If you don't eat sometime, your body has to consume energy from the muscles. So what you're eating is like fuel. So you want to eat something that's going to be broken down correctly if you're going to work out. You dig what I'm saying? I used to be huge into work. I used to work out 3 times a day. I used to do fundamental drills with basketball. I used to do aerobic running. You know what I'm saying? Stairs. So I'm very athletic for this shit. I did this for years. Years. My vertical is like probably like 40 still. You feel me? At the end of the day, this is for leisure, bro. Herb Thompson, I hit the herb for leisure, man. I want to get away from the backwoods eventually. When I have my jet, I'm gonna chill on blowing. Yeah, it's like your body. You gotta consume the right thing, especially if you work out. To build muscle, you gotta consume carbs and proteins. Carbs and protein. You know what I mean? Spaghetti got a lot of carbs. Pasta, chicken and stuff like that. Even steak. If you got Rob, go to this side. If you got Day, go over here. But my whole thing now is to be shredded. I gotta just be shredded, bro. Being shredded is like having a cut physique. Like, you know what I mean? I'm focused on being shredded. You see, this is a muscle right here. Feel me? So I'm not even flexing my arm, just literally This is me flexing it. You see the difference is like, this is not being flexed. This is just the muscle. This is his flex. Bro, I'm not telling bro to just eat pasta, bro. Brisky, I'm telling him to consume carbs and protein. If he wants to work out, if he's gonna be working out, carbs and protein. The muscle. That's a muscle, fool. Why would a bowl flex like that? This is not a bone. This is a muscle. This right here. Yo, Larry Bird. Yeah, protein, man. Get with the protein, man. You trying to work out. Yo, Brisky Foley. I ain't even that chop suey, man. I'm light suey. You know, do push-ups, man. Do sit-ups, man. Push-ups gonna get you right. Push-ups help build your pectorals, rallies major. That's your chest. You know, it's different type of push-ups you can do. Like, you could do the straight push-ups here as compared to the wide push-ups here. The wide push-ups is for, like, bicep, tricep. Straight push-ups here is for your pectorals, rallies major, your chest muscle. You know what I mean? So you can have that chest, Phelps. You feel me? And you could crank some diamonds. Diamonds is like working out your whole damn torso for real. Get right. You gotta get right. Oh, Larry. Yo, shout out to Larry. Hey, yo, night 16. I don't have an F. So that's not accurate, man. Not all people that are black associated with toxicity. Just like not all white people that are white are racist. Yeah, I mean, not all Mexicans are thugs. There's good working individuals in each culture, bro. And you somebody that has a narrow mindset, so you're gonna have a small group of friends. You're gonna live in a smaller world. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yo, you got the dumbbells. You gotta get busy with the dumbbells. You know what I mean? You gotta do mad workouts with them dumbbells. You feel me? You can even do dumbbell pull-ups. You feel me? You can lay down and do the bench press and the dumbbells. Just max rep. You could punch with the dumbbells. You know. You know what I mean? Like. You say, yo, I got another question. Man, I don't know. That's like a silly meme, bro. It was created by the rapper Skrilla. It's a silly meme. But you say 7-7, that's the best numbers. Bro, I don't glorify violence. At the end of the day, white folks wear ski masks, snowboarders, skiers, they've been rocking this, swimmers. You know, black folks just turned it into a fashion statement, brother. But I'm rocking the ski masks because I sell them. So go to the link in my bio and purchase you some, you heard? Yeah, man. Also is a part of my getup, you know what I'm saying? Now, they ain't Floyd yet, man. Floyd got this shoulder roll. Once you master the Floyd shoulder roll, you can really, you know. So if I'm right here, then I jab. I can do this shoulder roll to kind of get off that line. So it's gonna look like this fed up. You know what I mean? I ain't really slide. All I did was punch, drop the shoulder, and come back. But it creates distance. The job was right there. So I can still touch you, get off that line, you know what I'm saying? His defense is crucial. He could be in the pocket with you right here, drop the shoulder, slide back, and you could just do a lot. Man, I don't have a top 5 Coach 6. I would say YS. You know what I'm saying? But I work on my hands though, bro, because you know a lot of people size me up, gang. They think I'm sweet or something. You know what I mean? So I gotta make sure my hands is crucial. Just knowing some form of self-defense is important. It ain't that I'm trying to fight anybody, but I gotta know how to defend myself, you know? I gotta know how to, you know, get somebody off me. All of that, man. And my last fight was at the gas station. I wasn't even trying to fight, but personally it happened. You know, it was a slight dub, but what it taught me was like, okay, besides boxing, knowing other forms of self-defense is cool because what helped me in that fight was wrestling. What helped me win was a wrestling move. You know what I'm saying? Cause the tables could have turned if I didn't make that move. So a fight can change in a split second, but just having a form of defense, man. Because when you get outside, you walking around angry, miserable people, man. You might be looking fresh, fly, and somebody might just try you because you fresh and you fly, or you look like you happier than them or something. You know. I don't mean you get into it, but like I said, if it's no other option, you gotta know how to defend yourself, bro. Your first option is to walk away. He said the wrestling and the real thing. Nah, wrestling. A lot of people is like, let me tell y'all one thing. When you fight somebody, the first thing they do is size you up. Size you up is like they look at you up and down in the sense of your stature. So I'm 5'11", but it's like I'm kind of skinny, gang. So a dude might see me like, oh yeah, I can flex him. But it's like I'm not weak. I played football, basketball. My cousin was a top wrestler. I used to wrestle him all the time. So it's like I done had experience of just being around people that are like that. You know what I'm saying? I watched a little bit of UFC. I took a little bit of jiu-jitsu. And I trained boxing for 2 weeks because I thought I was about to fight this college dude when I was in high school over a girl. And my homeboy, he was an Asian fighter. He like come to the crib, like, yes, I'm gonna get you right. So he stayed in like this suburb town, but it was damn near like a farm. So man, he had me just training on the farm for like a week after school every day. I'm thinking I'm about to fight this college dude because he's in my inbox. This like senior year, bro. Shout out my boy Two. Yeah, man. He got me right. He the only one that like was like, man, what? But he been training and fighting since like 10th grade. You feel me? And we took class, know your car, some auto class. Rowdy Don, Rowdy Fuller. So he used to train me and shit like that. Just because I thought I had a match. But in any street fight, bro, the first thing a person doing is sizing you up. Like, damn, how big are you? What you look like now? They feel like they bigger than you. They might see what you got with their hands first. 9 times out of 10, if they really like that, they rushing you. If they not like that, it's not rushing you. Because I done seen fights and been in fights where somebody they really want to see what you like. They coming. You know what I'm saying? But they coming all straight though. 9 times out of 10, it's straight. Yeah, I mean, if they not like that, it's more kind of like this. They trying to fill you out. So, depending on who the person is, they bigger than you. Maybe they might throw like a weak jab and you just, weave that. And they throw a weak hook and you weave that. And they realize like, okay, I can't really get him like that. The next thing they gonna do is try to wrap you up. They're gonna try to wrap you up, gang. They're gonna try to wrap you up, either try to take you down, tackle you, wrap you up here, up top. Literally, I'm not capping. You've seen it. They're gonna wrap you up, slam you. It's the next thing. So the dude I tell you about, he probably like 6'1". I'm 5'11". He wasn't that big in stature, but he's like, damn, okay, I'm gonna look taller than him. I'm gonna take him down. So when we got by the pop machine, I was like, I kind of like, it's not a jab. It's called it's called control. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just trying to get in that person's vision. You ain't trying to punch, so I'm just trying to control. Cause I'm really trying to come with the right hook. Feel me? If not, I could still control and come with the left hook. So when I'm doing the control, bro act like he gonna swing. I just fade back. He went full tackle mode. Boom. He's right here. As he's right here, the pop machine is right here behind us. The counter and shit is like right here, the register and shit. So when he tackled me, he trying to take me down. And I remember it's like anybody going forward is physics, bro. To kill their momentum, you take that away. So I learned this when I busted my head wrestling with my cousin in the basement playing football. My cousin played football and he wrestled since 7th grade. He be like, man, you weak, Sosa. I'm like, nigga, you weak at basketball. He like, you swole. Let's play football. So what happened was he was trying to tackle me from behind the waist, and I'm trying to run up. So he trying to take me, and I'm trying to get away. It's friction. So he had let go, and I had too much momentum. And that's when I had like ran into the table. So in this moment, dude trying to like take me down this way. So instead of me going forward, all I gotta do is go back, and he has no control. So when I go back, I got control. I'm able to get him up from head, dog like this, full football tackle, get him up from head to right head, and I had to use all my strength, bro, from this side of my body, fool, just flip him. I'm talking about pick him up. Boom! Hit his whole face right here on the side of the pop machine. He started leaking, flipping this way, and he slipped down like on his back like this, but got up, and I'm on him. When I'm on him, he like literally gripping my arms with his nails. I really try to swipe him, like get his feet, you know, and the lady like, that's enough. Like literally, fool. And I'm like, damn, she sounded like she was out mom or some shit. But that 9 times out of 10, if somebody a little bigger in stature, but they gonna try to take you down. You know what I mean? And I just remember that shit from Instagram. All that shit was like full mount. If you take jujitsu and a person gets on top of your torso, they kind of control the fight. That's like the middle of your body. The way you get out of that is like, if they on top of you, of course you're gonna be trying to like hammer fist you. You block that, but then you gotta literally turn on your side while you on the ground. Turn on your side while you on the ground, and then like bust their hip. Like when I say bust their hip, like pop their hip open and slide out. These are UFC stuff that you learn in jiu-jitsu, bro. Full mount, boom, half mount is like when they on top of you like this. So you gotta know all that shit, man. How to get out of a headlock. Somebody got you in a tight headlock like this. You feel me? You gotta try to like get your hand in there. You feel me? To break that grip. You feel me? You gotta know all of that. And I suggest, bro, like I said, y'all learn some form of self-defense, cause dog, there's people out here, they don't know how to get out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hold your chin down, Rowdy, yeah. Hold your chin down, get a hand in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Block, get separation in that space. You know what I'm saying? Even when they try and grab you from the back, you could drop down. Like, it's a lot you could do, bro. But I learned all this from taking I took jujitsu for 2 days. Yup, I took jujitsu for 2 days, man. And I remember all that shit in jujitsu, man. It was with my boy Tu. Tu had took me to a jujitsu class. He like, bro, come with me to the jujitsu class, bro. We're gonna do grappling and full mount. Yeah, you drop. Yeah, then you can get up with them. You know what I'm saying? Once you drop your weight, you gotta become heavy. If anybody ever try to take you down, you gotta become heavy. If you can't become heavy, it's an easy takedown. You know, you see a lot of people in fights, they immediately go for somebody's legs. All the person got to do is like drop. You know what I mean? That's too much weight. Drop, boom. That way, when they drop, they can damn near put them in a headlock. Now they both on the ground, you know. But yeah. You say you be shadow. I be shadow boxing too, man. Just learning techniques. You feel me? Working on my jab, making sure that jab is, making sure I can double, triple jab. Sometimes I use the jab just to control, set up that hook, you know what I'm saying? Or control, set up a straight to the solar plex, you know, all types of shit. He said, I was doing something the other day, shifting weight. I can fight both sides. Yeah, you gotta learn both. You gotta learn both. I'm southpaw, but I ain't gonna lie, like I'm just as, you know, mobile orthodox, you know what I'm saying? When I'm standing on that phone, I just really like this hook. This is a surprising hook right here. It's just somebody rush up on me, I just duck that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm in them. He said, and I figure out with the fake of a kick, I can switch my stance. Yeah, or not. Like, I be watching a lot of people doing leg kicks. Leg kicks will really affect you in a fight, gang. Those steady kicking you right here, you're not gonna be able to move like that for real. And you gotta be careful. You better not fight no UFC person. I be seeing that a lot, bro. They be immobilizing mugs. You know what I mean? Steady getting kicked in the leg. Next thing your leg is numb. Nah. Roddy said I'm about to I'm about to fake kick him, but I'm about to switch my stance on some Street Fighter type like. Right, that's what I'm saying. A leg kick is dangerous, so you gotta know how to leg check that mug. I don't know if you just put your leg up. I'm talking about don't fight no UFC fighter, gang. Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all the craziest person I ever met was this dude named Ricky. He's like a 5'4" Mexican. You know what I'm saying? And he was a grown man. So he was my trainer overnight for like this airport gig. You know, we did like airport security for the parking lots. So he training me, and he's like cool. He talk like this. He's like, hey, what's up, bro? I'm Ricky. I'm gonna be training you today. I'm like, what's good, Rick? I'm like, yes. So we in the car. We talking about the job. Long story short, he say, so I'm like, man, what you trying to do, bro? He's like, yeah, bro. I'm a UFC fighter, bro. And man, I want to go to the UFC. I'm a fighter. I'm like, you fighting for him, man? You capping, bro? He's like, no, bro. I'm really a fighter, bro. Show me his highlight, bro. This man was a monster. A 5'4" monster, bro. I'm talking about he showed me this one highlight where he got in with this dude, tap gloves, leg kick, boom, dude kind of like hit him twice. He said, bro, that kind of pissed me off when he did that. So all he did was duck this Superman punch, boom, boom, got on him. I'm talking about beating him. When I say beating him, I'm like, damn, I never would have thought you was that hard. He was like, yeah, bro. People that underestimate me because of my size, because I'm 5'4", bro. But you know, I don't play around, man. Like he said, all he did was train. He trained in the morning because he worked overnight. Train early in the morning. He would train Mayday. Then he'd sleep for a little bit. Then he'd come to work. This man was training, dog, all through the week, bro. 5'4". Oh, when I say he'll put the pause on you, beat you down, dog. He said, want to see your moves. He said, if he doesn't have a qualified ear, he's not a fighter. Right? He said, if there was one time in high school where this dude followed me to the bathroom, wait till I use the bathroom, and then wanted to fight, so I hit him with the, I hit him with a spinning back and broke handicap floor. Yo, why he wait for you to use the bathroom? He should have stole on you. What you want to pee? Nah, hey, in middle school, all the fights happened in the bathroom. You ain't had nowhere to go. They was fighting by the stall. You just see dude get punched by the stall, like the little urinals and shit like that. In a corner getting. It only lasted like 5 minutes. And the teacher come in there because you know the whole doors would just be blocked off. Like, Roddy, you waited for you to pee. I would have came like, oh, that's Roddy. Oh, you want to pee? What? Like, look, he said, late to his stature. Talk about he want to wait. He thought this was a UFC fight. He was in a urinal. He should have ran up in there. FBI, open up. Got busy on you. Now my other cousin, Franchise, he told me he had to beat up this Mexican dude one time because he was on the toilet because dude had got tough with him in the cafeteria and shit. So he like, man, Sosa, he was like a big dude though. I ain't gonna hold you. My cousin like 5'10", but he not weak, bro. He's strong. He been an athlete. He took boxing. He just quit because he had got a crazy nose injury. You know what I mean? He got socked in his nose and had like a crazy like on and off leakage. You know what I mean? So he said, man, so we in the cafeteria. He get balked with me and shit like that. So they room not too far down. So I'm watching him. I'm just waiting till his celly leave out. So I'm just walking past, but you know, I know like he be going to the bathroom sometimes. You feel me? Cause you know people gotta go to the bathroom. He said he waited for dude to get in the toilet. When he knew he was on the toilet, he went in there and just beat him. You know what I'm talking about? Beat him. The dude was like damn near diesel though. Carlos said, man, I had to go in there and beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got him. He's like, man, I got him at the perfect time. But that's how it go down and go down behind bars. You feel me? Somebody will catch you when you least expect it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get you together. He said, whole school knew me as Roddy. I was with it, and even the custodians would try to punch me in the stomach before I walk in the gym locker. Nah, the custodian was on that. He gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? He said it was right after the gym class one time. But yeah, man, it's just know some self-defense, bro. It's important, man. I done seen dudes just get whooped. They ain't knowing how to defend themselves, man. Or get punked. Like, I've been watching this stream. There's this guy named Finesse. They just been punking Finesse in the stream house. I'm talking about, like dudes is slapping him up. You know what I'm saying? He said, YS. Yo, shout out to Shaki Farheen from India. Fuller. Shout out to India, man. He said, YS, I got a juicy watermelon. I got some seeds yesterday. You gonna plant them? Man, let's go, bro. You about to have a whole farm, bro. You need you some land. He said, I also mix some of the outside soil that I hand shifted for the seeds. Nah, you going crazy out there, though. I ain't gonna lie. But nah, for real, though, man. Just know something. Learn something. That YouTube can teach you everything, bro. Y'all be sleep on YouTube. YouTube is a university, bro. Bro, I remember I had this Buick. It was a Buick Lassard. And I ain't know how to like jumpstart the car because I thought the battery was under the hood. Pop the hood, there's no battery there. So I'm like, what the heck? Go on YouTube. Where's the battery for a Buick Lassard? That jump under the back seat. In a back seat in the middle. You know what I'm talking about? Boom, jump the car from there. It's a lot of other things I done learned on here, bro. He said, no, I'm going to use it in the backyard brand because the garage here, because I'm here when, it's because by the garage because I'm here when I'm here. Okay. He said, my room is in front too and we got chill neighbors. Okay. But yeah, you still got to get you some land though so you can go crazy, man. I see what you trying to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shakir Farhin, grown, bro. I'm grown. GROWN exclamation, bro. Falling. You feel me? Nah, you need a land so you can just go crazy. I feel like you just gotta go crazy at this point. You gotta plant potatoes, tomatoes. You gotta and you could get so fire, you could become a distributor. Yeah, man. You can have a farm, gang. I feel like having a farm would be fire, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shipping plants all around the US. You can like do farmer markets. You feel me? All you gotta do is get a license and you good. You say, yo, yes, why are you reading my mind? How do you know I was gonna plant some tomatoes and potatoes? I'm gonna get some gallon buckets and drill a hole in them and use them as the planter boxes as if it's underground. Yeah, bro. One thing I know about when you get into like being an agriculturist, you just don't stop. You don't stop. I know, and I want to do all the stuff you doing right now. I want to have like a weed farm eventually somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I want to have some vegetation, fruit, all that. You know what I mean? I just want to be in charge of it. Yeah. I want to have it on my land though. You feel me? Yo, it's a hello, sir. I'm Virgie, your personal helper. Friend, ask anything. I know everything. All right, let me ask you something then. When do you think I will get to 10K? Verdi, question for you. When will I get to 10K, Verdi? Verity, tell me, buddy. Answer now. Verdi lied to me, man. He say he knew everything, bro. He can't even answer one question, bro. He's like, hey, this ain't even tell me when I'm gonna get the 10K, Verdi. What's up? He said they got some worms, but I'm gonna buy fishing worms and they like watery soil and save watermelon juice and scraps. And I'm able to mix them with the soil outside. Bro, you sound like you a chemist, a soil chemist, you heard? Fuller. My boy said he gonna get the night crawlers out of there. Nah, you funny, gang. Hey, you could keep them. You can have fishing bait. He said, "Why yesterday it rained like 4 hours. I collected all that shit." Bro, you got fishing bait on deck. You know what I mean? You gotta have fishing bait too, though. Live bait. You feel me? You just gotta keep them alive, bro. And you got live fishing bait. Put that joint on Facebook Marketplace. You got utilize Facebook Marketplace out there in Michigan, bro. How you said they're gonna ferment the soil? Like they're gonna decompose the soil because it's gonna be watery. Like they're gonna separate from the plant. Okay. Yo, Kusada, yar, fully. He said orange peels, apples, everything they eat and make soil. Dang. So you gonna put the worms in with the fruits to help the soil to help it grow, right? Yo, Kusada, yar, fully. We love you too, broski. How you doing? He said, yeah, worm juice. This might be a special sauce. You might have to start selling the sauce, you heard? He said more water than soil. It's like brewing for real. Bro, that's why I say you a chemist. You on some chemist vibes, you know what I mean? You mixing the soil, using the worm as the solute for the solubles, you know what I mean? Like you got the formula, gang. You gotta sell the worm juice method. I said, bro, it's only been 5 days since you started. You said I did all this stuff yesterday. Yeah, I seen your shorts. I had liked them. I don't know if you seen them. You gotta keep documenting everything, bro. Document everything. You know what I'm saying? Document all this, bro. All this is history, you know what I'm saying? You're doing history in the making, bro. Yo, Kusada, y'all, your English is good. Shout out to Logan Walter, Mr. Walters Fuller. Yo, Carter Hillard, what's up? What's up, little bro? You straight? What's up with you, man? Hope you having a good Thursday, my boy. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, Rowdy, you going crazy right now being a agriculturist, man. Salute. Don Rowdy. And you about to blow. One of these videos gonna blow. You said, do I watch Dexter, the one on Netflix? Yeah, I watched the whole thing. Yeah, like I even scraped the piece that people don't eat the white part of the melon and put that in small pieces. That helps things grow too. You over there eating good though. I ain't gonna hold you eating good. He said why you could also make cannabis as the water leaves and any plant structure so if you could throw that back into. Yeah, you getting crazy with it, man. You chemistry though, you chemistry with it, man. You straight chemist vibe. And you need to sell these methods, man. Man, I don't really think about celebrities, Carter Hillard, man. I don't even think about Travis Scott, gang. I only think about me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And what I gotta do in life. You said the ash is good for soil, eats out the bugs. So you put cannabis ash in the water. Yeah, I just don't really think about no celebrities, bro. I don't care. You know what I mean? And it's because I'm older, bro. You're a little younger, so, you know. But the older you get, the less you care. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you, Joe. But you just jet right now, little bro. You know what I mean? But when you get, I can't tell you not to like these guys if you young. You know, I'll be kind of like, I don't know, uh, a double standard or something. Contradictory. Because I like these people when I was younger. I'm older now, man. I'm 30 ball special. I ain't thinking about none of those guys. I'm thinking about how do I get a life that I want. Knowing these guys ain't gonna help. Um, yeah, refurbish, yeah. Rowdy the Dunn. He said things don't use them like as oh you have a relationship with them because it's too soon. Use them as maybe a role model or that's a good advice right there, man. Carter said I'm starting to get into rapping. My name is Young Carter Glow. What are your tips and add-ons? Well, don't be like everyone else. That's number one, and that's a cliche thing to say, but don't be rapping about drugs, guns, smashing women. You could rap about being fly, bro. That's cool. But those three things right there, if you make music about that right now, little bro, is not gonna be promising because it's like that's all you hear. Yeah. And that's some of the worst music. So start paying attention to like Michael Jackson, some older artists, and look at those people to help you understand and be a better artist. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, maybe Biggie Smalls, like some of these guys, like because they could still help you understand music better than these guys you mentioned. These guys you mentioned, bro, they're not gonna help you get good, bro. You say I'm not trying to be Lil Pump or clout chaser. Nah, of course, but you don't want to be 11 rapping about shooting, doing drugs, or having sex. So what can you rap about 11 that's going to relate to 11-year-olds? Because, you as an 11-year-old rapper, you're not going to be getting 30-year-old fans, maybe unless they're your family. So that's what you got to think about instead of like looking at the current artists. They're not 11. They're like 30, 40 years old, 30, 40-year-old people. You know what I mean? I don't know how many rappers are 20 that I don't know about, but Cardi, all the top guys is 30 plus. So what you need to do as 11 is like, okay, I don't want to talk about shooting, smashing, or drugs. What can I talk about that 11-year-olds can relate to, bro? And once you do that, you're gonna understand the purpose of doing music because it's a form of communication. You know what I'm saying? It's not like just to be cool. It's like you talking to a bunch of people and you're relating to them, but you really don't know them. He said, "Why you stuck on that cruise? What cruise? Cruise way, cruise way you hating? Why your boy look too good or something? What's up? What's up? Yeah, hey, cruise way hating. You was a hater, man." Shout out to Carter Hill. He said, "And I'll represent there." Yeah, that's cool though. Now the only thing is, are you able to take the pressure of people are all the 11-year-olds like you on that time? Because there's gonna be some that are gonna be hating on you, bro. Yeah, Cruz way hating, man. What's up? Come on, babe. I ain't even put no makeup on or nothing, homie. No lotion, nothing, babe. Just fresh out the bed, you are. Turn my swag on. Took a look in the mirror and said, what's up? What's up? Yeah. Cruise way. Y'all don't even know that song. Hop up out the bed. Turn my swag on. Took a look in the mirror and said, what's up? Yeah. Yo, Marcus Dent. Fully. Yeah, man, you gotta be able to handle that. Okay, you say yes. Pressure makes me, haters make me stronger. All right, let's go, Carter. That's the best advice I could give to you, man. You know, cause I try to give you advice at your age, man. That's gonna help you out. You feel me? For real, for real. Shout out to Refurbished S in the chat. Fully. Refurbished has been tuning in for the labs. He said you learn who your true self is when you're faced with pressure. Better to get used to the peer pressure as a kid, for sure. And it's gonna make you stronger because you're standing out to be an individual right now. So a lot of the people that might be your age that want to be gangsters and drill robbers, they're gonna look at you like, what? Like, he's trying to be different. What? He don't want to be like us, but that's gonna make you stronger than them. Cause they're just all gonna be with people that trying to do the same thing. You're the only one trying to do something different, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Not gonna lie. When you trying to do something different, it's like you going against an army. You're this one samurai that's fighting 20 samurais that all do the same thing, all had the same trainer, all got the same beliefs. You feel me? And they think that if you're not with them, you're weak, but you're stronger because you know more than they know. You know what I'm saying? You experience different. You know more about yourself. They only know what each other know. You feel me? For real, for real. And whenever I think about being alone, I think of the way of a samurai, man, a shinobi. You feel me? I used to play this shinobi game on PS2. I forgot the name. It was like Shinobi something. But it was like just a lone samurai that had to go accomplish a lot of missions. Roddy said you the main character of your own story. Why not make it about you? That's facts. What Cruz say, man? Cruz just a weirdo, bro. Yo, Cruz, put the pipe down, man. Or I call FBI over there, man. Put that pipe down, boy. Don Rowdy. Yeah, I think it might be the ninja guy, bro. It was a black samurai, and he had a sword. When he killed the ops, it absorbed the orbs of their soul. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? That was one of my favorite samurai. It's like Shinobi something. I mean, that boy. And when you defeated the ops, the sword would just go up and absorb everything from them, their energy, whatever it was. Yo, Carter said, I want to sing heavily like Fetty Wap or normal flow like Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man. I can't tell you who to be as an artist, though, bro. It's your world. Best thing I can do is give you the advice I just gave you. You know what I mean? I just had a guy on here the other day. He like, oh, he got a studio. He want to help me. I'm not even really focused on music right now. I'm not going out. I'm focused on creating a lifestyle I want, bro. I can always record. I can always make good songs. Like, that's not running away. You know, I know there's a lot of artists that feel like they gotta record, they gotta be in the studio right now, but are you making the best music? Are you making the best music? Or are you just making anything you could just make any day? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it with the music, man. Cruise wave, fully. You know what I'm saying? Refurbished. Shout out to Refurbished, man. Yo, Ty Holmes, what's up? How you feeling right now? Mr. Holmes. Yeah, man. One thing I know is like with the talent, like as an artist, bro, you gotta make the best music you ever can make every time. He said there's a 5-star studio here in Michigan called Crack House, but I think I recorded my first single there. Dang, you in Michigan, my boy Rowdy in Michigan. Oh, yo chat, yo chat, yo chat, yo chat. I'm back, I'm back. So Rowdy and Carter, y'all in the same area? He says should slide me mod. Yeah, refurbish Ash. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've had a lot of requests for mod. I haven't even selected nobody for that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, Carter. You say you in Charlotte, Michigan? My bad, yo. I had a call. Put a W in the chat if you can hear me. W in the chat if you can hear me, man. W in the chat. W in the chat. You can hear YS, bro. I had a phone call from the OG, man. So Carter, you in Michigan though? Are you in Michigan with Rowdy? Y'all in the same spot or y'all in different areas? Charlotte. Charlotte? Well, that just sounds like it's a French. I just thought it'd be called Charlotte. You say it's called Charlotte. Nah, Rowdy, you know what that is? Charlotte? Nah, bro, that boy is Charlotte, you heard? Charlotte. 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 Man, they should have just called it Charlotte, bro. You talking about Charlotte. Yo, Carter, you funny as ever, bro. You in Charlotte, dog. You in Charlotte, Michigan, gang. Nah, they try not to get it close to Charlotte. They talking about Charlotte. They thought they was in France or something. Bro, that joint in Charlotte. My boy's in Charlotte, Michigan, y'all. Nah, Carter is funny. He said Charlotte. Charlotte. You're in Charlotte. I live in Charlotte, Michigan. You gotta say that joint with an accent. Yo, bro, you in Charlotte. You're in Charlotte, Michigan, buddy. Nah, that man Carter is hilarious. Boy, I'm in Charlotte. Charlotte. I want to go around like, I'm in Charlotte, Michigan. My boy got a whole accent. Yo, Carter, you got me crying, fool. Hey, Rowdy, you know where that's at? You know where that's at, gang? I always say, I'm in Charlotte. I'm in Charlotte, Michigan. You can't say it like Charlotte, huh? Like that boy in Charlotte, man. My boy in Charlotte right now. He said, no, bro, no, that's not how it's pronounced. He's in the home of the Hornets. Nah, Carter is hilarious, fool. Foley! Miami, he's in home of the Hornets, man. He said Charlotte. I'm in Charlotte, you heard? That boy in Charlotte, man. Nah, bro, I'm crying. Who they thought they was fooling, bro? Nah, Carter, we not coming at you. I'm talking about whoever came up with that idea, man. They like, look, bro, we don't want to be close to the Charlotte Hornets. So we're gonna say we're Charlotte. This is Charlotte here. We're not the Charlotte. With Charlotte. Nah, they bugging, boy. You're in Charlotte, gang. You're in Charlotte, Michigan. There's no way that's gonna be Charlotte, and then they got Charlotte Hornets. You, you feel me? Fully down and Rowdy's back. Come on, Miami Tangerine. You agree with me, my man? Carter lives in Charlotte, Michigan, man. I didn't even know it was Charlotte, Michigan, man. You feel me? I'm surprised. I'm shook. I'm shook, dog. Down and Rowdy. Now, Down Rowdy, where you at? You in Charlotte, Michigan? Lil bro said he in your state, man. This man said the Charlotte omelets. Nah, this man Miami is wildin'. Charlotte omelets sound like one of them combos, man. Sound like a real combo, you heard? Combination. He said, funny story. I went to my cousin Elio's open house, and one of my cousins said they were fried, and I looked at his hands and saw a backwoods rapper, and I thought that's why he was fried. And he smoking? Yeah, I don't know. At that age, that's young, bro. 11? Dang. I wasn't even smoking at 11, bro. Like, what you considering, Carter? I don't know. You ain't just tell us that for a funny story, man. You's a jit. I know jits. What's the real reason you told us that, buddy? He's 21. Okay. Yeah, he's growing. I'm thinking he was a jit. Yeah, that's why he was fried, man. That's what he mean. He was fried. He was baked. He was baked Zeddy. Yeah, refurbished say he was smoking at 10 and 11. That's too early. Anything too early, it ruins you, bro. You know what I mean? It fills your eyes. We used to have, my family said, my pops had this saying called, when something fills your eyes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it takes over your vision. So if you's a jit and you start doing drugs, man, early, fool, by the time you hit 16, 17, you damn near tweaked out. You might need the next best thing. I'm not going to hold you because it's not going to be the same high. And you haven't fully developed. So it's like, once you get older, you're gonna yearn for something stronger. You know what I mean? So it fills your eyes. This deals with liquor, profanity, sex. You feel me? Like I had homies. You know, my homie said he used to despise having sex because he started having sex early. You know what I mean? He felt like he done ruined the experience for him. Feel me? One of my homies said he started having sex early. He like that shit ruined the experience for me, bruh. Yeah, it's like it's not the same for me no more. You know what I'm saying? So anything to you start young, it can ruin you, bro. Feel me? He said used to smoke and drink, it ain't worth it. The buzz, the amount of damage, yeah, all that breaks you down. Drinking for sure breaks you down, but it does it slowly. I'm in the Midwest, man. What were you smoking? I smoke tree, bro. We only, bro. I don't do no hard drugs, man. I've never done no hard drugs. I barely drink liquor, bro. If I'm with a girl, I might take 1 or 2 shots with her, but that's it. I'm not the dude that's like, let's get away. Still like, nah. I must be composed at all times and under control. Yeah, I mean, I ain't never drinking and get sloppy drunk. I ain't never threw up on myself. None of that, bro. I'm seeing people that throw up on themselves now because I seen my pops drinking all that. He ain't never been like that. He said, I used to smoke weed because we was growing it. He said, oh yeah, drinking is like putting, well, obviously straight alcohol instead of gas, nutrients. He said, I saw a post that said our body is like 67% water. Some people don't even drink water. Yeah, some people just drink alcohol. But, you know, a lot of people have horrible health health issues, and this is from their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all be seeing people that they stomach be like so bloated, and a lot of that bloated is from like parasites. Some people have big parasites in their stomach, eh? And they need to cleanse their parasite. Like that's why some people can never get rid of the gut. Because if you're having a certain lifestyle, everything is sitting in your gut. You know what I mean? That's why you see some males, they damn near they look pregnant for real, you heard? They look like they about to have twins. It's not that they fat, but they got nothing but parasites in their stomach just living. And what parasites do, they build up inflammation. So when something gets inflamed, it gets filled with fluid, it rises. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an extra layer of protection for them. You know what I'm saying? He said, yup, also America don't have the best option to get rid of parasites. Nah, that's why you got to do your research because these parasites can overthrow your brain. Sometimes when you see certain people wilding out in public, they got parasites overtaking their body. It's like overthrow their brain. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's stuff you can do. Juicing helps. You can even cook up your own home remedies with garlic, ginger, lemon. But you gotta understand, we all got these parasites. I used to have parasites too. I probably gotta get rid of some of them too, cause I used to have a sweet tooth, bro. I used to have a crazy sweet tooth at night, fool. I always want to eat ice cream with some cookies or something. I don't even do that no more. I'm talking about every night though. I want some ice cream with some cookies, bro. Nah. Garlic not gonna get rid of it. You need wormwood, bro. You need wormwood. You need poppy seeds. You need ivermectin. You need a lot of bro. You know what I'm saying? And all this plus the juice it gonna get rid of it over time. You just gonna be shit a lot. But it just each human has this in their body from consuming whatever we consume. I'm gonna be honest with you. In reality, I don't know. Something has to happen worldwide to get rid of everything. But parasites are the reason for a lot of diseases, though. You know that? Every disease it has a parasitic correlation. I'm not gonna hold you. You know, every disease has a parasitic correlation, man. You know what I mean? He said, "What stage where it leaves GSP Las Vegas thing with failed? What's up, Miami? We dropping straight knowledge, man. Yeah, man, you gotta take care of yourself, man. Just sometimes fasting helps. Fasting. I don't know if you guys try intermediate fasting. Intermediate fasting is kind of like, let's say you usually wake up and you eat at like freaking 12 p.m. So you wake up today, you don't eat at 12 p.m. You know what I mean? Maybe you eat at 4 p.m. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And then you don't eat again until probably like 8 p.m. Because you training your body to like maybe eat twice a day, you know. But these are all the things you can do to get rid of that shit, bro. Cause I'm trying to tell you, it's in there. It is in there. Don't believe it's not in there. It's in there. It's all about working on it, though. Working on it. eating the right things though, man. But sometimes, like I say, I be seeing people that just can't get that weight off them. It's not the weight, bro. It's just a lot of inflammation in the gut. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get them parasites out of there. Feel me? Like even when you get pimples though, when you pop them, that's like a small parasite. Y'all never be looking like that little shit that come out. You know what I mean? It be solid a little bit, but it damn near look like a mucus worm. Like for real. Y'all ain't never looked at a pimple? You say I can't have breakfast at 12. If I wake up early, sometimes I don't have an egg, but I mainly drink water and fruits. That's good. Yeah, the boils. Like when you pop a boil, you got freaking worms coming out of that hole, bro. It just they inflamed in juice. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what inflammation is. That's why when you get a pimple, it's like a parasite got in your skin, fool, and it inflamed your skin and got inflamed. And then you pop that hole, and then it's like the little juice come out. It's like that's that shit. That's what it is. Cause they not all gonna look stringy and wormy. Some of them they just squiggly motherfuckers, but you can't see it with the near eye. You put that under a microscope, you gonna be like, ew. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Yeah, ulcers are the nastiest shit. I had an ulcer. It's an eye infection, fool. From Wendy's, bro. That shit was gross. And I had to pop that bitch. That bitch had my eye like, excuse my language. That joint had my eye like, dog, closed. Like this eye was closed. Like this eye was open. This eye was halfway closed, and it was so fat right here. It's like an abscess. I remember I took a needle, bro. It was like a sewing needle that I had. At first it was just a little small pimple, bro. So I popped it. Then I came back after doing deliveries the whole day, and that shit was swollen like fat. So I just kept my hood up. I'm like, man, it's probably just gonna go down. So the hood was such a big hood, you couldn't see the side of my face because I got a nugget head, you heard? So my head, the hood sit in my head like this, kind of. So I'm just doing deliveries, bro. I wake up the next morning, that's fatter. My eyes closed. I'm like, nah, this is a problem. So I had a needle, bro. So I kept squeezing that hole to see if I can just get it, but it was truly in the skin. So I had got like this needle, fam. And I remember using the needle and I poked it. And I had to poke it hard, like, and I pierced the skin. You could feel it though. And I poked it again and just kind of squiggle in there. Then I had took my hand. When I say I squeezed that joint, it was like just the nastiest juices, bro. It was a lot. It was so gross. Bro, if I would have recorded it, could have been one of them videos I would have wanted to watch. Like, dog, I popped that joint. A lot of it came out. A lot of that shit came out. So much of it came out to where it was like I squeezed like the whole side of my face. Like, squeezed it, boy. You know what I mean? And most of that shit came out, and then blood started coming out. You know what I mean? When I see blood coming, I'm like, all right, it's good. So I remember just leaving it, and I woke up, my eyes was halfway closed the next morning. So I figured like, man, I might not have got all the fluids. It got into my eye socket. So I went to the ER, and then I told a lady about it, and I'm like, yo, man, do an ultrasound, cause she felt it. She's like, it's good. I don't think so. That's just a nerve. I'm like, man, I need to know. So I feel like it's fluid in there. She did an ultrasound, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't think the ultrasound was quite accurate because it was like many pimples that came back later that wasn't as big, but it was probably excess fluid that was in there because I felt like it was fluid in there, bro. But that shit was gross. The grossest stuff ever, fool. Like I popped one of that joint on my face. What? Like on my eye, fool. Yo. Like this man Tim Ho gotta go, bro. We're gonna get him out of here. Yeah, I don't know. The ultrasound wasn't on the money, but that was the scariest ever, man. That joint was nasty. Yeah, I'm talking about. And I never ate Wendy's since that day. That time happened after I ate Wendy's, bro. No cow. I got a pimple right after I ate Wendy's. I don't know if because Shorty touched my hands. It was like this decent Mexican joint, Shorty. But she had touched my hands. I don't like people touching my hands, bro. But I'm assuming I either touched my face right after that. But then it could have been from that or the Wendy's because I ain't do nothing else. I barely got out the car. I just grabbed the order, drop it off, grab the order, drop it off, grab the order, drop it off, go grab the order, drop it off. Got an infection, gang. Man, I'm telling you, I ain't ate Wendy's since then. I looked at it like Wendy's almost took my eye out. I ain't touched it since then. I was a forever ago. I was like, yo, they damn near took my eye out of commission. Refurbished, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a lot of questions from mine, man. At the end of the day, I got 7 channels. You guys gotta wait, man. We're not all the way up there yet, man. We only at 3K, bro. When we get up there, it's gonna be a lot of uncontrollable people in the chat. Then I can do that. You know what I'm saying? My boy said, "And chicken pox." Yeah, I ain't never had chicken pox though. Most I got was a ringworm. Then again, that's parasites. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't never had chicken pox though. I don't know how people got chicken pox. I'm munching on plantain chips right now, Miami. But listen though, listen. My goal is to crank like 3 lives, 4 lives for y'all today, man. Now, right now, I'm the mod right now, refurbished. There's been a lot of people besides you, brother. That I'm guaranteeing you asked me to be mod, bro. I promise. So listen, man. I will do another live here shortly, bro. I'm gonna let the phone charge up. I'm gonna go back live, man. So I'm gonna see y'all soon. Y'all heard me. See y'all soon, man. Fully! Until then, man, y'all have a smooth Thursday. I love y'all, man. Shout out to everybody in Miami, refurbished. Miami. You know what I'm saying? Who else in here? Who else in here? Rowdy the Don Rowdy. Shout out to all y'all, man. I'm gonna see y'all soon, all right? Love y'all.